Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So recently Mojang has kind of released a new snapshot with couple tools and normal, and also the couple golem and chest. Now I first just want to start off by saying that I really like these changes. You can't exactly see them right now because I'm in Java and it's kind of Bedrock exclusive for a while, but I love the changes they made with the Copper Golem, and I think it's going to revolutionize Minecraft. When it comes to like Copper tools and armor, however, I feel like there is a bit of a problem with progression. However, I'm going to save that for a later video. So today I just want to talk about what Mojang can do to fix Copper. Because currently, Copper kind of has a problem where like it's really abundant and it doesn't have like that many uses. Like wood and stone we already have. We got a bunch of uses for these. Diamonds and netherite are really rare to the point where like I'm not exactly that bothered with the lack of uses. And iron also has like a lot of uses, and also gold, you know. However, with copper, I will admit that it does have quite a few uses. However, the problem is that like they're just kind of all decorative and they're not exactly practical. Now, I'm not saying that that's bad. However, I feel like with an ore like copper, which is like so used in real life, I feel like there should be a lot more to this. So Mojang, if you're watching this video right now, then I'm going to need you all to listen to me on how to fix copper and what you can do with it. So the first thing I'd really like them to do, basically incorporate copper into like other recipes and redstone more. So like we already have the copper bulb, which is really cool, but like, you know, I feel like copper should be involved in like the crafting recipe for repeaters and comparators, because it's kind of used in wiring in real life. Next, I feel like it should be like used in the crafter recipe, because I don't know, I just feel like it makes a lot of sense, you know, with the fact that it's basically a machine that's manufacturing items. Hold on, let me just turn off music for a bit. Okay, cool. So yeah, I feel like the crafter makes the most sense with copper. Red powered veils, these should definitely be with copper. And you know what? Another thing. Hold on, I'll get to the debug stick in a bit. So Mojang has recently like made this how do I call it, snapshot or experiment with basically making minecarts viable. What if like copper, you could use copper to make powered wet rails, and they would start out like really fast, but with the oxidation level, they will start to kind of slow down a bit, you know. So like, you know, for the completely unoxidized level, you could have it be at like 32 blocks per second. However, at like kind of fully oxidized, it would only go at its base speed, which is 8 blocks per second. Yeah. Another thing, I really like if they could replace the stone in the blast furnace with copper due to its heat conductivity. I think that would be really cool. And next up, you know what? If Mojang is going to make like copper a decorative block, then they should at least like add copper chains, you know, because those, oh man, those would be absolutely sick to have in builds. And also lanterns too, but I don't exactly have lanterns on me right now. Next up they should do copper pipes, okay? Listen, imagine this. Imagine instead of like having to constantly like place down a bunch of hoppers and it looks all ugly like this, what if you could just like have a hopper attached to a bunch of copper grates, or even like a new like copper pipe, and then after that you could put it in like, it go to like a chest, you know? And then after that, you know, the copper golem can take everything, or actually like into a copper chest, and after that the copper golem can take everything and just like sort them out into other chests. Yeah. And another thing they should do, trading. You know how like now with like, you know, armorers, oh crap, hold on, that is not the right trade. No. Hey, you gonna give me the right trade? So basically, like, there's an, oh my god. Okay. So basically, there's like there's an iron trade that you can do with the villagers. And currently, Mojang, I guess, yep, okay, I guess I'll forget that. So basically, at least allow copper to be tradable with villagers, because, you know, they'll, we can only trade them with iron and stuff like that, so, you know, why not copper? It makes perfect sense. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. I wanted this to be relatively short. I really do want to upload a lot more during the summer, but, you know, I kind of need to start SAT prep, so, yeah, I'm a peace out.